Not to 3-bet bluff much at small stakes or take advantage of the tight pool. Well, you're contradicting yourself there a little bit there, Cosmin, because if you say the pool is tight, that would suggest they overfold, under 4-bet, under check raise, and whatever, which means you can 3-bet bluff a little bit more. So it really depends. I don't know exactly how the NL10 pool plays. So I mean, if they, let's say, overfold, like probably they are too tight, as I said. So the fish are obviously too loose, but the regs are too tight. So against the regs, we can be a bit overly aggressive. We can try and run them over. At low stakes and low mid stakes, being very loose and aggressive is extremely important. Even if you have somewhat poor fundamentals, you can often get away with that. Once you get the higher stakes, that is much harder to get away with. So you see some guys, they just destroy 50, 100, even maybe 200. But once they start playing 500, 600, 1K, they really struggle, because then you cannot get away with those types of things. I remember when I was first starting to play high stakes, like, I was definitely, I had like 53 ones on flop. I was winning pretty big on red line. Basically, my philosophy was I want to win as many pots as possible. Not like lose small pots, win big pots. I just want to win every single pot. And then, and I had like 47% turn probe and stuff like that. And then I was playing against Fish 2013. And like every single time, like I was going for my exploitative aggressive strategies, and he would just own me. Very quickly I found out, like, okay, when you're playing against very good guys, you have to use fundamentals first, and then, throw in an exploit or two. But at lower stakes, you can just be much more loose and crazy. Okay, so you can just be loose and aggressive in a good way. You don't have to be a maniac. But I think one of the main mistakes those guys make is that they're too passive.